Hello, my friends. It is the 31st of August 2018. This is Danny D for Solicitous Comics, and we are at Friday already. Today's Friday's Roundup. These are all ones that are ending soon, some by hours, some by days. If you like them, please check the links below. You can go right to them on Indiegogo and you can back them. All right, let's get down to business. Our first one, Trump Space Force. I do like this. This is quite comical. Their goal was 15,000. They're at 65,442. That is very bizarre that they're at that number. 442 is my favorite Chevy car. Just saying. I think that's kind of neat. There's only 3 days left on this. Obviously, you can pretty much figure out the premise of this. This is about President Trump and his Space Force, hence the name. So I won't bother trying to give you a story. I'll just go right into what they have for perks. For $50, you get a signed comic, a patch, and a Make America Great hat. Oh, I bet you that's going to annoy a lot of SJWs. For $25, you get the signed comic and a patch. For $125, you get one signed comic, one patch, one hat, and a roaster. I guess you get your name on something and they print it. I will scroll down. I love this Star Wars thing. That is just too funny. There are other perks. There's actually perks where you can get an actual... Oh, it might be done. It is done. I'm not going to bother saying what I was going to say because it's not there anymore. But you actually could get a small action figure. But here is some of the art. I think it's very well done. I like the way they show our president. I think it's pretty cool. And I think he would actually approve and kind of chuckle at something like this. Wouldn't be surprised if he actually is aware of it. All right, let's get on to our next one. Our next one is called The Bull. This is about a father and a son who they both have the same favorite superhero, but one of them actually becomes the superhero. Doesn't say which one. He was looking for $500. He has surpassed it. He's at $1,055. There is 3 days left on this. Congratulations. He still doesn't have any art up there. I really wish you'd have thrown some art. Let's go through what he has here. But I hate it when it does that. It doesn't do a video. Really wish he would have put some art on it. But anyway, I guess I will tell you the backing. For the perks, $5. For $5, you get a signed copy. Interesting. It's pretty inexpensive. Then you have international shipping. So depending on where you order this from, make sure you click on the correct one. I would assume international shipping is a slight bit more. This is US. For $25, you get a 6-pack, and not a beer, but a 6-pack of the Bull. Sounds like something I would get at a feminist rally. Not that kind, like, never mind. If you understood the joke, you'll catch me. For $30, you can get the signed comic and a shirt. And then there are some more goals. You can read what the perks are. Like I said, 3 days left on this. He's already met what he's wanted to do. Congratulations. On to our next one. Blue Mamba. This one is very interesting. It is about a female assassin. She takes someone out and she starts doing some investigation, and I'm assuming, from what I understand, again, this is just my guess, she finds that the people she works for are not exactly telling her the whole truth. The art of this, I think, is absolutely amazing. I mean, that's very well drawn. Let me scroll down, show some more art. They definitely like the female figure. Absolutely nothing wrong with that. Unless you're a blue-haired, overweight, fat feminist, then you probably don't like it. I will just keep scrolling. I know there's a couple more pictures. And I do believe that is the end. And my favorite picture is right there. I love that picture where she's in front of the window with the pistol. That is just way too cool. Anyway, let's get to his perks. All right, very top, very top. Wow, that one's a bit high. I'm curious, what do we get for $795? What do we get? We get someone's cover, and some very original art, some prints, 2 comics. Well, I don't know this person. I'm assuming if he's asking that much, he's actually an established artist. Just saying. Because you're getting his art for that, which I would assume is probably sought after. For $5, you can get a digital version. For $8, you get one book with the... Oh man, I'm going to butcher your name. I'm just going to call you Al. I'm sorry, I don't want to butcher your name. But you get his cover. Yes, I'm assuming his gender. For $15, you get 2 comics. I'm assuming with one each with a variant cover, which I understand. I did that with Cyberfrog. I bought both covers. For $20, you get a poker chip. I wonder what that has to do. So you get 2 poker chips. Interesting. I guess that has something to do with the story. And he does have a couple other perks. You can go down, scroll, see what you like, and pick them up from there. 5 days left on this. Our next one, our last one for today. Tales of the 12 Stars. This is a Japanese style adventure story. I would venture to say it's more based towards a younger audience just because of the story. And there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. I will read you here what they say. 3 14-year-old girls, an engineer, a magician, and a super-powered wanderer are drawn together by fate when they are entangled in the plans of an evil cyborg. I will scroll down and show you some of the art. It sounds like an interesting kids adventure. Sounds like something I would share with one of my nieces or nephews. The art is very, and I'm not insulting you when I say this because that's like I said, bleh, English as your second language. This is, I do believe, aimed for kids, so the art should be simple. And it is very simple, very to the point. Again, you can go through the panels. I can tell what's going on. I know, hey, somebody's knocking at the door and They're really knocking heavily at the door. The kid looks slightly frightened. I can see that. And then somebody punches in a window forcibly. You can see that. It's a visual medium. I like the fact that it is a visual medium and you see the artist portrays what he's trying to say without saying it. And that is, I do believe, all of the art. I will go through some of the perks. For $30, what do we get for $30? You get a listing on the thank you page. You get a digital pinup. You get a sticker sheet. You get a pinup set, both in print and digital, and 3 more items. You also get all 3 issues of Tales of the 12 Stars. So I guess there's part 1, 2, and 3. For $5, you get the deluxe PDF comic. Let's see, what does that... And a thank you on the thank you page. And a digital copy of number 2. I guess this is second foray in this. For $10, you get number 2, a listing on the thank you page, the deluxe PDF of number 2, and the pinup digital. These are very reasonable. As you see, the further on you go, you get more perks. Honestly, I think the top one is the best if you didn't buy the first one because you get them all. There is 4 days left on this. Their goal was $1,500. They are at $641. So they got a ways to go. But with 4 days left, hopefully enough people see this and scoop this up. Like I said, this looks like it'd be something really good for a kid. Get him interested into comics. Get him interested in reading. Alright, now those are the 4 that are ending. I have one other issue I would like to bring up. This is a comic book company. They print comics on newsprint, the way I grew up with comics. I mean, that's how comics were done. They stand up for their patrons, people who buy from them, and tweet out that they bought from them. They give them a shout out. That's how to take care of your customers. If you keep dumping on your customers like so many companies are doing, for example, DC, Marvel, EA Games, Star Wars, keep dumping on your customers, your clientele, they are going to leave you in droves. Now, this gentleman that owns this company, he's making money. I bet you he's probably making more ROI, which is return on investment, than DC and Marvel. The SJWs are going after this guy because someone used the hashtag Move the Needle and showed one of his comics. They didn't like that. Move the Needle was done by Zach, Diversity in Comics, to show people buying good comics. Now, since DC and Marvel and the SJWs don't like the needle, I'm going to start a new one. I'm going to start a hashtag both on Gab and on Twitter called Smash the Needle. And I'm only going to show, since I do not really have any Marvel comics or DC comics anymore, I'm going to show all the comics that I buy from probably these people, as I will peruse their catalog, and all the Indiegogos that I have spent money on, which I guarantee you, in the past 2 months is probably around the $200-300 range. That's $200-300 I personally have not spent on Marvel or DC. So, if you see this and you have a comic from, I don't care where, a comic from the internet. A comic from anywhere other than DC and Marvel. Throw it up there. Hashtag smash that needle. Because we're gonna destroy you guys, because everybody that I speak to, everybody that I've bought from are customer based. They like their fans. They want to accommodate to their fans. Like I stated before, I do body work. I used to do it professionally. Now I just do it as a hobby. But if someone comes up to me and says, hey, I want my Cadillac painted pink, or I want my Volkswagen Bug painted like a bug, like a ladybug, I don't say, oh, that's disgusting. I say, sure. And I paint it that color. They are the customer. So, that's my end of my little rant here, folks. Please, I will have the link for this as well as all the Indiegogos down on the bottom. Go check these guys out. Go through their catalog. Support people who support us. As usual, please like, share, and subscribe to my videos. This is Danny D, hoping you all have a fantastic weekend. I will see you on Monday with definitely at least one new one that I spotted earlier today. So we will talk to you guys later.